the Director of Communications and Innovations.
Thanks very much. On behalf of Nolan and myself, honored and humbled to be with you all today in this space and on the land that Shelby calls home. I believe that these co-creative collaborations are small but vital steps for us to foster deeper understanding and bridge across cultures. And I couldn't think of a better place to do it than be here today. Curling Canada, of course, we are here to support curling, but we also are here to serve the public. It is the communities, our communities, communities like this one, that is really the heartbeat of our sport, and without it, we don't have a sport. On a personal note, Shelby, thank you so much for the gift of your artwork. It is truly inspired, and I can't wait to see it come alive and be on full display for the world to see. So thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for welcoming us here today. It's exciting to be in Thunder Bay. This partnership and collaboration started a little over a year ago when Aaron gave me a call and said, I met this artist and I got an idea. And I said, okay, run with it. Let's see what we come up with, right? And you know, she really was excited to not only to showcase Shelby's work, but to just bring together different communities and to be able to showcase this on the world stage is going to be unbelievable. So I think from my standpoint, Shelby, thank you for trusting us, and thank you for trusting Goldline to do your artwork justice. And I know I can't wait to watch our athletes next year on the world stage when they're wearing these amazing designs. And just thank you again on behalf of everybody at Curling Canada and everybody from our sport all across Canada. So thank you.
Thank you very much. As I mentioned, this project came to life through some wonderful examples of collaboration, starting with the next two people that we have the pleasure of meeting. I first met Erin, as I mentioned, when she was here for the 2025 Scotties. I was immediately impressed. For anyone that knows Erin, she has incredible commitment. She has an outgoing personality. She's a very kind person, and she has passion. She has passion for curling, and she always wants to bring people together in a very respectful way, which I've always admired about her a great deal. This is a perfect example of that. She sees this project as a celebration of art, sport, and community, and is honored to share this collective expression of Canadian artistry on the world stage, and finds it both humbling and inspiring. My interaction with Shelby Gagnon actually started last night. I never met her before, but I knew her through her art. All you have to do is be in this community to recognize Shelby is in a lot of different places. Most recently, if you walk down in front of Prime Gelato, there's some beautiful medallions that she's worked on embedded in the sidewalk. We just saw them this morning, and they're fantastic. So Shelby, we have been able to celebrate you here in this community, and the joy is now we get her to share her with the rest of the world. Her work spans a whole bunch of different mediums. She's rooted in storytelling and a connection to the land. Her work with the youth, elders, activists, and other artists, and her dedication to expanding their knowledge and contemporary take on traditional methods of art, food, and healing practices for the community is really, truly inspiring, and is evident in all of the work that she does. She has seen this project as a beautiful experience by bringing together sport, culture, and art, exploring holistic wellness and what it means to feel healthy within ourselves through movement, creativity, and community. So now we are ready for the big moment. Please join me in welcoming Erin Flowers and Shelby Gagnon and the uniforms of Team Canada 2026. So come on up, we're gonna do the big reveal. Here we go. Congratulations. Isn't that fantastic? We're now going to learn all about the inspiration. And Shelby, congratulations on this. Shelby has indicated that she is so happy to share birds and the plant life of Turtle Island through this design. And as you can see, there's a wonderful hummingbird featured in that. So tell us about that inspiration, Shelby.
Yeah, well, thank you all for being here. Bonjour, Gagnaoya, Washwin Dishnakas, and Gunkum Dunchi, and Cuba Don Donchba, Mangan Dodam. My name's Shelby. I'm from Airline First Nation, the group here in Thunder Bay. I'm Wolf Clan, and I'm really honored to be here and to, represent what is known as Canada in the world of curling and community. The hummingbird, through collaborating with also Steph, who is the another designer in this work, wanting to acknowledge her, we came up with the idea of the hummingbird. And for me, my connection with the hummingbird, and I'm forgetting where I heard it, but it kind of connects when a hummingbird comes to see you, it's a visit from the spiritual world. So it's your ancestors coming to greet you and wishing good luck. Also, like a group of hummingbirds is called a charm. So even thinking about the curlers in their journey, working together, it's a good luck charm. So I thought that was really cute when learning that. And as for the maple leaf, really wanting to represent, the land here. I always have a representation of water. You could also see that in the hummingbird. Being from this land and being surrounded by the beautiful lake of Ichigami, I definitely represent a lot of water in my artwork. And, water is life and water is within us all. So thinking about the curlers, they're also going to be on frozen water and looking at the different stages of water. So yeah, that's all I'll say for now. Pretty much.
Yes, it's never fun following Shelby. But I do want to, I think, slightly everything Shelby said about the hummingbird I've never had my mind blown by a bird more in my life than the hummingbird. I don't want to take, the artwork is so stunning and those elements around the hummingbird represent all that a hummingbird, the strength of a hummingbird is its resilience to the elements around it. So that really jumped out to me. And I think my mic drop moment was the average lifespan of a hummingbird is 4 years, which is the cycle of a global event that takes place in sport growth. So I just wanted to mention that it's just a profound moment we had. And I do want to, Shelby touched on it, Steph Schmidt is not with us. And actually, she's not with us because Steph Schmidt will be competing in the pre-trials this coming week. And Steph would have been here in a heartbeat, but unfortunately it ran into some travel conflict. But Steph is a key to this trifecta. And I think I felt honored that the three of us could collaborate on something and everyone had this different lens on how we came to what the elements are the reason why we're here from Shelby, and the way Steph took this and turned it into a sleeve and turn it into a pattern, it's magical. So I think the hummingbird has a large symbolism of good luck on a long journey. And I think what we wanted to do was make sure that we sent off the athletes with something that had their back. And I don't think there's anything more beautiful that I've ever seen than the maple leaf on the back of an athlete that represents this country. So thank you, Shelby. It's been a real honor.
Thanks, Liz. It's just a couple more questions. So Shelby, as I mentioned, you've been blessed to share your art with all of us here in Northwestern Ontario and in other places, but you're now going to be sharing it with the world. How does that feel? And what do you think that does?
It's pretty surreal, really, to be honest. Crazy to be in this spot and also just in my arts career. I definitely think community is such an important part of why I do art. It's about connecting. It's about connecting with the land, with yourself, and with other people. And so I think part of that is making art to release and to have other people feel something. I think we all need to be feeling more and more compassion and more empathy for so many people around the world. And hopefully this design will spark something within people and have them, think about the land in a different way, or think about, where they come from in a different way. And yeah, really excited for people to see it.
So Erin, how are you going to feel when you turn on the television at that event in Italy and see those designs?
Well, what's pretty exciting is this is a lineup for the season of Team Canada. So we have this opportunity for many athletes that represent the country to wear what we're seeing here, and the different events that take place even prior. There's this beautiful, these nuggets along the way that we can show how these elements are going to be on everyone aspiring to wear red, is kind of the way I look at it. So we have this coming weekend, everybody check out the TV, the pre-trials, all the different colors will be represented with the maple leaf as everyone hopes to make the next big event. So for me, I think, I needed some good luck and a long journey. And I do think it's probably, it will go down already as one of the highlights of my career. So I think that being able to see it when I turn on television, I'll just need to have Scotty's close by then. Thank God we have them in the sport too. But yeah, no, this is extremely special. So I just thank you, everyone. This community, I also think couldn't be as special as well. So I was here, as we mentioned, for the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, and it was, the event was community in its finest. If you were going to look at a community that sticks together and they're gritty and they show up when you need them the most, I think this is why we're all here. So thank you, everyone, for coming out.
Yes. Erin was actually here, we think about 30 years ago, because Goldline Curling was a family company, and Erin was here. So to have you back here 30 years later for this great event, and as Erin said, curling's a major part of our community, part of our sports history. We're so lucky today even to have some of our World Championship members here who have worn the maple leaf, a lot of the people in this crowd. So it's pretty special that now there's a new version of that. So they'll be watching with pride for that. Speaking of curling, you're going to be trying it under the leadership of some of those world champions I just met. What do you think about that later this afternoon?
Yeah, so I've only ever curled once in my life, probably 6 years ago. So it'll be really special to, having this be out there in the world now, being able to connect with the curling community. And I feel like, as people have been saying, the curling community is so thriving here. And I'm really excited that this is colliding this curling community and the arts community, and really excited to take on the ice and probably have sore legs tomorrow.
Thanks so much. Erin, are you going to be helping her this afternoon? Yeah, you're a pretty good curler, I hear. Are there anything else you folks would like to say? Just in closing, we'll wrap it up in a second, but any final thoughts?
Yeah, just feeling really grateful. I think everything just unfolded how it should be, and it felt so organic, and really getting to know Erin and grow our friendship. And this is someone that's a part of my life now, and it's really exciting to have met so many other people, and I'm sure we'll continue to meet people. So big question, thank you all for coming here, and really excited to see the athletes in February.
Yeah, Shelby, I think I agree. There's something about this. There's so much going on, as all of us can say, in the world that's you can be distracted by, but I think art kind of stops you in your feet, and you can kind of sit there and appreciate it. And I appreciate you. So thank you.
Thank you very much. We are also proud of the fact that these designs will be featured around the world. The art of Turtle Island, I think, is fantastic that it will be shared with the rest of the world. As I said, we've been able to see it for so long. So just before we close, I also want to thank Collab Art Gallery and their staff. They have been amazing setting this up and helping us. And I also would like to thank Tourism Thunder Bay and the CEDC. Not only were they part of the origin story, because it was your art on their magazine that sort of started all of this, but they've helped out today with some support, which we appreciate as well. Thank you very much. We've got some of the reps at the back there. So I want you all to show your appreciation to these two individuals who have done such an amazing collaboration. Let's hear it, and then you can come up and see them up close. Yeah, take pictures. So congratulations to everyone in staff who is in here. Congratulations, it's just fantastic. So well done. So please stick around for some candy and some food as well, and come on up and see the designs. Thanks, everyone.
Now, and then,